3 months and a half ago, I wanted to improve my English. I felt like I could speak better in this language. I wasn't satisfied how I spoke, how much effort I needed to put into use English on a daily basis, and how I've spoken up then. I realized that I needed to take action to change it. The first step was deciding to dedicate 200 hours to learn this language. Today I will share with you my results and what has actually changed after 100 hours of studying English. The most important thing that I was focused on was improving my writing. I noticed that my writing significantly improved when it comes to clarity, correctness. I make fewer mistakes. I'm able to express myself better. When I recorded recently video, I felt a bit better when I was doing it. I've seen a huge difference. I can say that I've dedicated the most of the time for this, and I've seen the greatest progress in writing. It is something what I can say I can be proud of myself. What is also important is the fact that I was able to structure my statements in writing through writing essays. It has turned out to be so beneficial to me. But what else is kind of helpful is adding a lot of sentences at the beginning of paragraph or something like that. These sentences, like the key point is, it may result in first and foremost. It is something about noticing what actually can help you sound better and more clean. And I started using something like PPL framework, but when it comes to PPL framework, it really helped me when P point, A explanation, another A example, and last thing link. So it is something what was able to help me with organizing my thoughts, because let's be honest, my recordings were so messy and sometimes I lost an idea of the point what I wanted to convey, and I feel like I'm able to convey better my thoughts by means of this. But I've been doing it for 2-3 weeks in only essays, but I feel like actually this helps you to change your way of thinking. Moreover, I noticed the fact that I could experience an easy of writing in English, and I felt like these words were flowing up. It was so pleasant experience. I didn't struggle to write in English, so it was one of the best positive experiences that I've experienced when it comes to progress. It signifies that I should keep doing this thing and I should see the same results for 100 next hours. So it is a good thing. Let's move on to my processing of English, because I feel like it could change a bit, because I've noticed that I don't have to think so long. Maybe I can say some sentences, some thoughts a bit quicker than I could feel more confident. Basically, it is the reason behind why I can communicate in English better, and I feel like it is visible in my videos. What is important, my grammar has started evolving into a better place, because I could see I used advanced grammatical structures. I've been practicing grammar during these 200 hours, and I feel like I started feeling more confident during using more advanced grammatical structures. Then, second conditional, I wish, as if, etc., etc. It is something what was extremely noticeable when it comes to my improvement. I am proud of myself. It was a sign of doing the great job. So it is the reason to keep doing the same thing. Let's discuss my understanding in English, because I've noticed a slight improvement in this area. When you increase your passive vocabulary, it is easier to understand many things, because I've been using Anki, so that's why I was able to acquire many new words. I guess this estimated above 1,000 new words within these hours that I studied. Some words didn't seem to be unfamiliar. There is something what I would like to pay close attention, because I felt like I was more willing to listen to English video, because I had something like that in the past, that I struggled to watch content in English because it drained with me a lot of energy. I wanted to do something else. I preferred to choose watching in my native language than in English. But I feel like this process helped me with it. Anki has contributed to these results. Reviewing new words in Anki improved my understanding on English. And let's be honest, I was watching different content on YouTube. It is the reason behind I feel like it's important to watch content in English when we wanna be better at English. When it comes to speaking, my improvement was noticeable when it comes to speaking up about language learning topics and similar things, because what I was doing actually, I practiced with quick conversation questions. Then I gave myself 2 minutes, 2 minutes for answering the question, and I just wanted to answer it, and I didn't try to sound the most perfectly, but I wanted to get an answer, and it was the whole purpose of it. Moreover, I practiced something like longer answers for 5 to 10 minutes. I structured my statements in point about topic related to language learning. I answered a question 3 times. It was something what was really helpful. But when it comes to my improvements in this area, I feel like I can speak up a bit faster about this topic. I feel more confident. I don't have to wonder about every single thought what I'm gonna convey. I'm just saying what I wanna. I don't worry about grammatical mistakes. The most important point is the fact what changed these hours was my approach to changes, because I have no idea what isn't gonna work, what I've pre-planned. I shouldn't apply every single activity, because there can be something to change. It is a reason behind it. I needed to adjust a bit my strategy, because I've noticed that I wasn't doing these things as I pre-planned, and I noticed a better solution for some things. I will tell you about this solution in another video that you could see on my channel when first week of my intensive learning in English, and I do recommend to see this video. I was willing to adjust my grammatical lessons and my copyright strategy. This is something what was the most necessary during these hours. Because let's be honest, not everything is gonna work how we expect it should work. My approach has changed during this 100 hours because I've noticed that how much time you dedicate matter. I tried to learn in longer study sessions, 2 hours and 2 hours and a half study sessions showed me I should learn more. It results in better outcomes in life and I felt more fulfilled. I've seen I can be more committed to this. I am willing to learn a lot. I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna do, but definitely I started to be passionate about language learning and it is something what I've never felt like this. So thanks for watching and until the next video, guys. Bye.